everybody. My name is Catherine, and welcome to She Reads Tarot, everyone. And we are back today with your love reading, your collective reading for Virgos. Our beautiful, lovely Virgos. Welcome, welcome, everyone. And if you would like to check any of your other sign readings for any other month, please go and check it out in the playlist for you on this channel. There is a reading for every sign. I read for all 12 signs on this channel. My main channel, Queen Cancer Tarot, the link is below. Please go and check me out there as well. I do lots of giveaways on that channel as well as this one. So please hashtag win in the description box below. And my other channel, Tarot Talk Live, the link for that is also below. Go check them both out. Make sure you support. And also, you guys hit the like button. That really helps me to grow on this channel. So please, please do me a favor and hit that like button for me. All right, so let's get started. So we're going to be starting off with the overall energy. All right. And overall energy for Virgo. What is the overall energy for Virgo right now? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What is the overall energy around Virgo, please? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell us about Virgo. Okay, so we have beyond here. Beyond. So I feel like there's some sort of protection, Virgos, that you guys are currently receiving, all right, from Spirit. And we have legacy. So this could be your ancestors. So there's some sort of protection that you guys have around you. You all may have like a guardian angel, guardian that is surrounding you. Okay. I definitely feel like there's a strong energy around someone that was before you, someone that you look up to, someone that is passed on, someone that is a family member. So this person is coming through with a message for you, or you are missing or thinking a lot about this person. They're on your mind. You may find yourself thinking about this person, but this person is with you. There's the energy of this person is with you, protecting you, praying for you from another realm. So you have ancestors on the other side that are. What else is coming or around Virgo right now, please? Okay, and we have chaos in the reverse here. Okay, it says balance, and then it's chaos in the reverse. So there's some sort of situation that is out of balance right now in your life. However, you are maintaining your stability in this situation. This is a situation where one would think you would be feeling or experiencing a lot of chaos, but in this particular situation, you're not. Tell me more about Virgo, please. Okay, so look, we have compassion. Okay, there's an energy of you in prayer or meditating here. Under the deck here, we have offering. Okay, Santa Muerta. So basically, this is the Grim Reaper. Okay, and there's some sort of offering being made and you're passing through. So you're able to pass through. There's some sort of compassion that you are receiving where it's like others are not getting this same sort of compassion, or there's an energy of it's like you're blessed, you're chosen. There's an energy of you being blessed, chosen, or allowed to go through a situation that you would otherwise come out unbalanced, but instead you're not. You're coming out unscathed. So there's some sort of protection that is around you right now. There's some sort of situation that you are going through or dealing with that is an extremely chaotic situation, but you're not experiencing that chaos that most people would be experiencing. All right, so let's look at the person that is coming towards you right now. Let's look at their energy. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Virgo's person coming towards. What is the energy of the person coming towards Virgo? Who is this person coming towards Virgo? What is the energy around this person? Spirit, angels, and guides. What is the energy around the person coming toward Virgo? So we have mirror just popped out, and we have passion in the reverse. Okay. Reflect in that you can see in your reflection. So I feel like this is someone from the okay. There's also an energy of someone like when you look in the mirror, you may be reminded of this person. So this could be someone this could be someone that you're related to or someone that is mirrors your image, or there could be an energy of thinking back on something when it comes to this person. This talks about looking at yourself and thinking or reflecting back. And we have passion. Now, this is this person's energy. Okay. So we have passion in the reverse here. Okay. Like each other equally, having fun in the reverse. So wow. So the person's energy that's coming towards you, it's almost like someone who doesn't like like they're turned off by what they're seeing. They're looking at something regarding themselves. They're reflecting back on something in their past, and they're turned off here with passion in the reverse. Tell me more about this person coming towards Virgo. Tell me more. We have keys on a ring. And healing heart here. Keys on a ring and healing heart. So there's something that this person did that they're not too pleased about in the past when it comes to you. This talks about stringing someone along. This even talks about one night stand. And then it goes on to healing heart. Okay. So this person is reflecting back to a situation in the past, and they're instantly like, it's like they are turned off. They're it's like they instantly get turned off. Like they don't, they become disinterested at the thought of moving forward. We have keys on a ring and healing heart. Freedom. This just says literally freedom from toxic relationship or addiction, healing from heartbreak, and then keys on a ring, many options, unconventional, stringing along, and one night stands. This is somebody who has relationships that are, they don't go far. You know what I'm saying? This person may have a one night stand with a person and then they will move on. They don't get, close to a person. They don't allow themselves to become emotionally attached. They don't use schmecks as a form of attachment to anyone. This person has been hurt in the past, like severely hurt in a major way, right? Severely hurt in a major way here. And look, we have engagement ring here. It talks about commitment here, completion and union. And then under the deck, under engagement, it says cassette and then axe. Like I said, I knew there's an energy of cutting it off. This says breakup, separation, stop the pattern. And then cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning and replaying events over in their head. So the more they think about the past, any thought of commitment with anyone, this person will automatically run the past back over in their head. And with the axe, they completely in the situation. Excuse me. They end the situation. Okay. They end the situation. All right. So with axe here, it's like they're completely nixing it. They don't want to think about the thought of committing to anyone because of whatever it was that happened in the past. It's completely turning this person off. But what is this person's intentions with you? Because they are coming towards you. So are they looking for a one night stand situation? Are they looking at you as a friend? Do they want someone to give them advice? What are they looking for when it comes to Virgo? Hmm. Tell me what this person's intentions are with Virgo. Because you may have a lot going on in your life, but you have things balanced. Do you know what I'm saying? Even with compassion here, you tend, there's an energy of you are very in line with spirit. Okay, so even if things are out of alignment around you, you're protected here. So this person's intention. So we have recharge here. Breathe, let go, clear your mind. Recharge. So this person is coming towards you with the intentions to let go of something. So this appears to be clearing their mind. So not thinking about things. I'm getting an energy of, they're looking at you as someone that they may potentially be able to relax with and not be so uptight with, or like guarded with. You know what I mean? They're looking at you as someone that they can potentially trust. Is that a potential thing here? Let's see here. So we have boundaries here, recharge and boundaries, letting go of boundaries. Tell me more about this person's intentions. It's like they feel like they can let go of their boundaries when they're around you. They're coming around you so that they can relax. They feel like they can trust you, right? That you're not taking advantage of them in any way. So this may be a friend, someone that's looking at you as a friend, or someone that even just looks at you as someone they can trust, even if you are having some sort of if this person likes you in some way, you know what I mean, romantically. Let's just see here. Because let's just see. Tell me more about their intentions, please. Here. Okay, so we have wishful thinking, and behind wishful thinking, we have salty. Bitter. Second chance. Okay, so this is someone who's very much they're very much a control artist. We have narcissist here, but it says egotistical, opportunist, and fragile, which this person very much is. This is an energy of someone who's very much trying to control the narrative because they don't want to get hurt. Okay, they don't want to get hurt. And then we have blocked and suffering in silence. It's like this person is blocking their real feelings. They don't want to expose how they truly feel. Do you see what I'm saying? They don't want to put it out there. They don't want to make it official. They don't want to make it official. Even with the engagement ring, there's an energy of not wanting to make any sort of official, have any sort of official commitment here. And I feel like this is a very unconventional way of going about things, but this person is coming in the energy of while they're healing from this past hang up, like I feel like there's an energy of this person knows that they have a hang up here. They have specific boundaries. Okay. This person is bitter about the past, but with wishful thinking, this is giving me the idea that this person is trying to let go of their boundaries here. They're trying to let go of their boundaries. Do you see what I'm saying? They're coming towards you with the intention of trying to let go of their boundaries, and letting go of this bitterness, right? They're wanting another chance at love potentially and hoping that things go well, but this is a very controlling way, right, of doing things. But this person wants to be able to control the narrative. I feel like this is somebody that's been hurt in the past and they want to be the one to walk away from a situation, or they want to be able to know everything that's going on. So if it doesn't look like it's going well, they can, end things on their terms. This is someone who's been hurt in the past. But what's going on with this protection? Legacy, it's like your ancestors. There's someone from the beyond, or one of your ancestors is trying to get a message through to you. Or one of your ancestors is watching over you. Is that the Four of Wands? It was the Four of Wands that just fell out the deck, y'all. That is family. Tell me about beyond for Cancer. Tell me about beyond. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Listen, that Three of Wands is the energy of people working together, or some sort of movement that is taking place. And with that Knight of Cups, there's the energy of movement, someone going back and forth on your behalf. I feel like there's an energy of, people that love you, your ancestors, going back and forth, making moves on your behalf for your benefit. Do you understand? I feel like there's an energy of, again, your ancestors praying for you, making things happen. Do you see what I'm saying? This legacy. And look at this coming out of the mouth here. Conjuring. There's an energy of making things happen. Making things happen. I feel like you're going to be compassionate for this person and their situation, and things are going to change. You'll see. So we have legacy. Look, lovers. You guys, look at this. Lovers. This is a soulmate. This is soul tie energy here. Okay. This is soul tie energy. This is some sort of connection. Okay. Someone that loves you very, very much. Under the deck, we have the Two of Wands. And look at this. The Two of Wands represents someone who is making plans, or there's some sort of energy of some sort of future planning for your future, or your future in love. So there's the energy of your ancestors are praying for you, for your future. They want you to be emotionally happy and fulfilled. There is someone, one of your ancestors, that's praying for you right now. Hold on one moment, please. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't even look at the cards. So, Two of Wands. Anyways, I didn't move the cards. So there's definitely an energy of some sort of planning. And look at what we have coming next here. Look at what we have. Temperance here. Okay. What did I say this is? This is temperance in the reverse. This is balance in the reverse, and then we have balance on the upright. There's an energy of someone is definitely, there's some sort of plans that are taking place. There's someone who's praying for balance on your behalf. Okay. There's an energy of having compassion for someone. So let's just see here. Tell me about balance and chaos in the reverse. Okay, look, the Tower. I couldn't have made this up. Yeah, there's some sort of change. This can also represent some sort of trauma taking place, or the energy of things that are like some sort of something that you believed in, or something coming that is coming crashing down, something that is changing or shifting or unraveling in a way, right? And even though things are unraveling, there is still an energy of you not being affected or it not bothering you. See, we have the devil here underneath the deck. Okay. Yeah, we have the devil here. But then we have the Page of Wands. So there's an energy of not being afraid. So there's an energy of where most people would be afraid, or there would be some sort of fear here, or it's like an energy of being afraid, okay, being taunted in some way. But this is not happening. What is this pertaining to? That Page of Wands is like someone who's coming in acting like they're not afraid. It's like they're almost like they're starting something, or they're taunting this devil energy here. So there's something that's coming in. And you're not afraid of this. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups can represent a lot of emotions, okay? Someone being in their feelings. Someone who is seeking their purpose. They're trying to find purpose in this situation. They're searching, they're praying, trying to find direction. They're trying to figure out what direction to take or which way to go. They're not afraid. There's energy of not being afraid. They're praying. This devil is coming in to intimidate. Okay, this Tower energy is an energy of something that is ending. So I don't know what, there was some sort of sudden change that you went through. But rather than you giving into fear, there's an energy of you praying for purpose here. See, there's something that's trying to intimidate you. We have the Five of Wands here. There's some sort of tension or conflict that you're having in or with your person. The Knight of Cups is someone who goes back and forth. The Two of Wands is someone who's going back and forth. Okay. They're not really acting. They're not really making any moves. They're not really making any plans. The Devil, there's the energy of doing something, or someone who is obsessing over something or afraid of something. And the Page of Wands is an energy of someone who's taking a risk. It could also represent someone who's afraid to take a risk. And then we have the Tower with the Seven of Cups and the Five of Wands here under the deck, you guys. Yeah, somebody doesn't know what direction to take. They're praying. They're praying for direction. They're praying for direction. The Great Diviner. Yes, they're praying for direction. Oh my gosh. And we have the Justice card. Yes, they're looking for truth in the situation with the Hanged Man. This person is waiting on an answer. They're waiting on some sort of direction. All right. And they're praying to the divine. We have the diviner here. The Great Diviner. Sorry, Great Diviner. Okay. Great Diviner. And this is someone who's wise. Someone who is wise, and they are making an offering, okay, by praying and waiting for some sort of direction. So you're praying, you're in a situation where you're praying. There is an energy of you're dealing with someone who is basically afraid of moving forward. This person is not making a decision, right? They're not making a decision to move forward. This may even cause arguments. There may be arguments or some tension that this is causing. All right. This person has some sort of issue with the past. Okay. Tell me about mirror here. Tell me about mirror. Something about when this person looks back on the past. Two cards here. Look, the Wheel of Fortune and the World. Okay. Look. See, I feel like there's an energy of someone. The world talks about everything shifting, things changing. And the Wheel of Fortune also talks about sudden change. Okay, something shifting, everything going great. And then all of a sudden, everything ended, right? Also, there could have been a situation where this person's finances, they went through some sort of a financial change where they lost everything here, and this person is looking at that situation and they're like, I will never, ever again. Right? Under the deck, look, Two of Cups. Under the deck, the Two of Cups. Definitely, this is a relationship. This is definitely a relationship that ended. And when it did, this person's financial situation changed. Everything changed. And with passion in the reverse, this person is now desensitized at the thought of being in another commitment. Period. Point blank. They have grown a fear. But I feel like this person, when they met you, they were looking at you and looking at things differently. You see what I'm saying? Interesting how a person will shift their views when they fall in love. Okay. Sorry, babes. Hold on 1 second. Okay, hopefully it doesn't go on me. Okay, so tell me about passion in the reverse. Passion in the reverse. And look, so we have the King of Wands, and this came out in the reverse, you guys. King of Wands in the reverse. All right, so this is someone who definitely this person is not really wanting to make any decisions about the future. They look at it as being impulsive. This person definitely is not trying to make any long-term commitments. This is somebody who just wants to keep a very low profile. They want to be able to size people up from a distance before they let them in. Okay. Yeah. This is somebody who does not let people in that they don't trust. Period, point blank. Okay. Tell me about keys on a ring here. Keys on a ring. Look, the Five of Swords. See, this is the same Five of Swords that I was saying before. This person, I feel like there's an energy on your part. I feel like this person may come across as playing games or mind games with people, stringing people along. And in a way, they are. In a way, this person is very controlling. They do have very much give off very much narcissistic, controlling energy. But this person is operating out of fear. So it's almost the same thing as if someone had post-traumatic stress. You know what I'm saying? They're operating out of their response to what happened to them in the past. So, if you're going to really have compassion for this person, you have to look at their entire situation, right? Under the deck, the Chariot. Yeah. Yeah, this person with the Chariot, there's an energy of this person is constantly moving. They're not staying in one place. With the Five of Swords, it appears as though this person is playing mind games, like they're just kind of playing with your head. That's not the case. This person is just determined to protect themselves. This person is, Nine of Swords. Yeah, they're going through a dark night of the soul. I'm telling you right now. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, like I said, there's an energy of you being compassionate with this person. There's some understanding that this person is really going through something. Tell me about healing heart. Tell me about healing heart. And look, the Justice card here. I feel like there's going to be either this person is going to come through and there's going to be like this honest conversation. Like this person is literally going to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you, letting you know the scales are going to be balanced here. There's going to be a conversation letting you know what is going on. And I feel like you are going to have compassion. And your compassion is going to allow this person's guard to fall. That's why we have recharge and boundaries here. And they are going to be coming towards you. Okay, their intentions when they come towards you are, you know what? I feel relaxed. I feel safe. I feel comfortable. Like I feel like I can let my guard down with you. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to get closer. I'm going to come closer. I'm going to let my guard down. I'm going to let more of the true me come out. So things may very much change. You're giving a little with this person. You're being compassionate, and in return, this person is going to open up. Okay. Under the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. See, there's an energy of this person is going to let the real them out. They have been hiding things from you. Or there's an energy of this person that's been, look, suffering in silence. I told you, blocking. Narcissists controlling the situation because why? They're fragile. You see that word, fragile. This is a narcissist who is emotionally fragile, and they are blocking you. They are suffering in silence, right? They're not telling you what their real feelings are. And legal here also represents justice to me. Okay. They don't want to let you in and let you know what the real deal is. All right. Tell me about recharge. Tell me about recharge. Now they trust you. There's the energy of this person trust you. Okay. Increases. Okay. Their intuition is letting them know it's okay. Okay. They feel safe with you. Magician under the deck. See, they feel like it is okay to move forward. It is okay. You're one of the good ones. You know what I mean? They feel like it's safe for them to manifest with you. It's safe for them to move forward with you. You're not going to take advantage of them. They feel comfortable doing things with and for you. Do you see what I'm saying? That people do when they're in a relationship. This person is letting their guard down. Tell me about boundaries. That one in the reverse. Look, the Four of Cups in the reverse, y'all. This is someone who wasn't interested, and now after having some sort of epiphany or clarity, the Four of Cups in the reverse, a moment of clarity. Now this person is coming around. This is someone who is very disconnected and disinterested, and now this person is becoming connection. They're letting their freaking guard down. The Four of Cups in the reverse is the best card in the entire deck for letting their guard down. Four of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, the Sun. See, they feel confident. This is courage. This is all about confidence. They feel confident. They feel good about letting their guard down. You see what I'm saying? Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. This is soulmate energy. This is someone who's very thankful and grateful that they have someone around that they can trust. This is where wishful thinking is coming in. Second chances, right? This person is getting nostalgic. They're thinking about when they fell in love the first time. You know what I'm saying? That saltiness, this is an energy of something that is falling away. This bitterness, that is what is going to be, they're going to be amazed. Tell me about wishful thinking. So look, we have the 10 of Wands, the best card to have here. All right, because this is an energy of someone who they feel like there's some sort of, I don't know, it's almost like an energy of they feel like you're responsible. You know what I mean? Also, this could represent an energy of someone who is I don't know, someone who's tired of they're ready to give in. So this person was suffering in silence. There's the energy of this person is now ready to open up. Nine of Cups under the deck. Oh my God, you guys. Wish fulfillment coming through. You got wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, nostalgia, 10 of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Swords. This person, game changing moment. This is someone who's going in a different direction. They're moving quickly as well. They're tired of waiting. There's energy of this person feels like you're the one. Tell me about Salty here. This talks about someone who was bitter. They were angry about the past. And yes, in a way, they were being petty. You know what I'm saying? Because they were comparing to the past. They were using the fear of the past repeating itself as some reason why they couldn't move forward. And look, the Six of Pentacles has come out. It has made its way back out the deck, you guys. This person is going from feeling bitter and angry and petty to being very giving and loyal and compassionate and loving. I meant to say loving, not loyal. Giving and loving and generous. Okay. This person is ready to give and receive love. They're tired of being bitter and angry. You see what I'm saying? Under the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. This is again someone who is overwhelmed. They are tired with that 10 of Wands. This person is tired of being in a situation where they're constantly frustrated or bitter about the past. This person is finally, they're like thankful, they're grateful that they can finally relax and they have someone that they can feel safe and comfortable with. Do you see what I mean? Beautiful energy. So how do let's move on and see what is the challenge here. What is the challenge? And this is a new deck, you guys. Let's give it a better shuffle. My wrist is inflamed, you guys, and swollen. So I'm keeping my shuffling to a minimal. It's my right wrist, not this one, but it's this one here. So if you can see, I've got it covered up because keeping it warm helps. But you see, it's very swollen. Today, that whole entire situation here is a cyst. There's some sort of a cyst or a growth or something there. It's like protruding here. You can see it when I straighten out my hand a little bit better. You see that? It's like poking up. On this side, you can tell very drastically how there's nothing here on this side of my hand. Even when I do like this, there's no protrusion at all. Just a regular slant. See the protrusion? Yeah. So lots of pain. I just thought I would share. I'm overly sharing today, you guys, if you don't mind. Okay. So what is the challenge for Virgo? What is the challenge for Virgo? I can imagine just being patient. But let's just see. What is the challenge? I'm not going to guess. Okay. Learning and stressed. Learning and stressed. Working overtime. Listening to a wise mentor. Needing your time and energy. So basically, I feel like the challenge for you really is coming to understand what this person is going through. It may be a challenge for you, understanding how, um, how the thought of commitment is stressing this person out. It may be challenging for you to figure it out. With gather, I feel like there's more information that you need to get, right? And then we have travel. So that chariot energy, but there's the energy of needing more information in order to go forward. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like again, that's going to be the challenge is gathering the information that you need to understand what this person is going through so that you can help this person move forward. Okay, how now that you have this information, where do you go with it? You know what I'm saying? So like how the challenge for you is basically bridging the gap. Now that you understand what this person is dealing with, how do you help this person move forward? You know what I mean? That's going to be the challenge. Like what do I do now that I know what's stressing this person out so freaking bad all the time? You know what I mean? Yeah, what do I do with that? Okay? What do I do with that? That's intimate information about someone. I'm getting sexual and I'm getting surgery basically and friends. So again, I'm getting an energy of, you know, listen to your intuition, help during recovery. Yeah, sexual opinion and research. Getting a second opinion, doing your research here, and then talking to friends. Again, I feel like there's all going to be about balance here, getting others involved, friends, people that care about this person, making sure this is very intimate. So being very, respectful and mindful of this person's information and their business. You know what I'm saying? But really being sensitive. If this is someone that you care about, and you're trying to understand so that you can stick around, you know what I mean? If that's the case. And I feel like that is the case. I feel like that is the case. So, yeah. So let's clarify. Tell me about learning and stressed. Learning and stressed. And we have the fool. Okay. Look, vulnerable. There's the energy of also finding out. Yeah, this is, someone who's very vulnerable, who's going through something that is making them very vulnerable or very exposed. I also feel like this is a situation that is very new for you as well. Okay, we have the Two of Swords. This talks about hidden information, needing to get more information so that you can make the right decisions. Okay, needing information that's going to help you make decisions that may be difficult. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with the Nine of Wands, that is what it's going to really take to really help this relationship really have a chance. Tell me about gather and travel, which this is the challenge. How, once you get the information, what do you do with it? Where do you go? How do you move forward with this person now that you know? Okay, and look, we have the Page of Cups in the reverse, you guys. So this is also an energy about being emotionally vulnerable. And again, being insecure, not really sure on what to do now that you have this information, because I feel like it is very vulnerable to have sensitive information about someone. This is something, an emotional thing this person is dealing with, very much so, and even potentially mental. And you just want to help this person. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. So again, there's an energy of not knowing where to start, not really sure where to start, but knowing that it's a very sensitive topic, that, and it needs to happen. Okay, there's an energy of this needs to happen. Right, because this person is apparently, this person is like a victim, you know what I mean? They've went through a very traumatic situation in their previous relationship, and this person needs help. Now, some people are very cold and mean. I don't want to hear anything negative in the comments. So definitely keep it positive. You never know where you may end up or where you may be in your situation. I don't care how old you are. Okay. Excuse me. I don't care how old you are. So tell me about this situation being very intimate here, sexual. We have surgery. We have a situation where you're needing to get advice or get information, perhaps talk to friends and get advice from them. Look, Queen of Cups. Okay, again, this is all about getting support from others. This is all about healing. This is all about loving, being very loving and compassionate towards others. Period, point blank. And that's what this reading is about, you guys. And that is what this situation is. So, blessings to anybody who's going through this. But this is beautiful. We even have the Seven of Wands underneath the deck. So, again, this is someone who's definitely being very protective. Okay, supporting their person, being very caring. All right. And also getting other people involved outside the situation. This is the Queen of Wands, right? But it's coming in a very protective energy with the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Wands here. All right. We even have the Ace of Cups here. So it's all love. It is all love. What a beautiful reading this was. Let's see what the advice is. Trying to use some of my other decks that I don't use as often. Okay. All right. I have to use this deck next. Okay. What is the advice for Virgo? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What is the advice for Virgo, please? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What is the advice for Virgo, please? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What is the advice for Virgo? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Okay. Too many cards. I'm not taking them all. Sorry, guys. I probably could have taken them all. Okay. So, look, we have knowledge, and then we have divine masculine coming in. Okay, so again, like I said, there's some information that you need to get, and with the 34, that's 7. So this is divinely guided. There's an energy of praying for this information, and you saw this with your energy. Okay. So you're praying for, you're praying to get the answers here, right? Because this is frustrating. So either there's some sort of arguments that you're having with this person, with the devil energy here. This person is there's some sort of fear this person is dealing with. Tell me more about the advice here. Divine masculine, I'm also getting emperor energy. Knowledge, I'm also getting high priestess. And we have magic. We have 2, we have 3, 34, which is 7, and we have spiritual cleansing. Meditate. Look at this once again with the beads. Look at this. And then transmute. I feel like there's an energy of whatever this prayer is, okay, that you're having for this person. It is helping. And there's going to be some sort of situation that gets transmuted, right? Through whatever it is that you are doing for this person. Like you are praying for this person. It's like you're going to spirit, okay, on this person's behalf. You're praying like an intercessory type of situation here. Do you see this, y'all? I'm not making this up. Look, you see the beads wrapped around this person's arm? Do you see this here? Meditate. And this person, compassion here, and I said they were like meditating or praying. So, and this is compassion on your behalf. This is your energy. You are in prayer. You know what I'm saying? We have the 5 of Wands, the 7 of Cups. Like there's some sort of depression. This person may be in some sort of depression or experiencing depression. This person may be starting arguments with you. You may be seeing this rather than being upset or taking it out on this person. You're being compassionate. And this is going to change everything. This is going to change everything. This devil energy, this fear is going to dissipate. It's going to completely turn around. You're going to completely be able to manifest this change with this person. They're going to go from being bitter to not bitter, to loving with that Queen of Cups energy. very healing. There's going to be healing that is going to take place. Their energy is going to be transmuted. They're going to go from being bitter and frustrated to being trusting, letting their guard down. You see what I'm saying? Because of what you're doing, because of how you're reacting and responding to them, rather than, being intimidated by them. That is 5 of Swords. That's mind games. You're not letting that get to you. It's not bothering you. It's not bothering you. Wow. Gorgeous freaking reading, you guys. I'm going to cut it off here, but Virgo, beautiful energy. You guys, make sure to like that video, hit those like buttons for me. I will be back with more. And we have Libra coming up next. All right. So I will see you guys in a little bit. I love you so much. #win in the comment section. I am going to be announcing winners for this channel on this weekend. Okay. This weekend, I'm making the winner announcements for this channel. I'm going to be picking one person for a 3-question reading. So please stay tuned to hear your name being called. I love you guys so much. Take care of each other and yourselves. God bless. Until next time. Bye.